Welcome back to the channel. Watch the video until the end, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel to support us. Life might have originated in water, as is commonly believed, but there are theories suggesting it could have also started in ice. It's thought that life began over 3 billion years ago with simple microbial forms and has been evolving continuously since then. However, there are multiple theories about how exactly this happened. One theory proposes that it wasn't heat, but rather cold, that played a crucial role in the origin of life. Cells, the first tiny forms of life, developed from even simpler structures that couldn't survive on their own. Essential chemical elements, like amino acids, are usually found in small amounts in water. These elements needed to stay together without dispersing and cluster to form more complex structures. The formation of groups initiated the process of evolution, selecting the best molecules for specific tasks. About 3 billion years ago, the oceans were covered with ice, and it has been discovered that certain chemicals, like amino acids and nucleic acids, are more stable at low temperatures. This might have facilitated the accumulation of these chemicals and, consequently, the formation of life. Another environment that might have favored the origin of life are hydrothermal vents, where hot, mineral-rich water comes out of cracks in the Earth's crust. These extreme environments could have provided the ideal conditions for assembling the first forms of life. Clay has also been proposed as a potential catalyst for the origin of life. Clay particles can act as templates on which complex molecules can organize, a process reminiscent of the function of genes. This theory, developed in the 1980s, suggests that clay might have helped organize the first organic molecules into specific patterns that favored the emergence of life. Another fundamental aspect for the origin of life is energy. Life is a chemical reaction that requires energy to occur. Cells use ATP, adenosine triphosphate, as the main source of energy. In the early times, the energy needed to form complex structures like proteins and DNA could come from environmental sources, such as sunlight, heat, chemicals, or even lightning. The Miller-Urey experiment in the 1950s showed that electric sparks in a mix of gases similar to Earth's primordial atmosphere could produce amino acids, suggesting a possible mechanism for the formation of life's building blocks. The genetic code based on DNA is a key element of life as we know it. It's thought that even the earliest forms of life had some form of genetic code, although probably simpler than what we have today. RNA, capable of performing functions of both DNA and proteins, might have played a crucial role in the early stages of biological evolution. There's also the theory of panspermia, which suggests that life on Earth might have been seeded by microorganisms from other celestial bodies, such as Mars or comets. While fascinating, this theory raises further questions about the origin of life in space and remains one of the most speculative topics in the field of astrobiology. Besides these theories, it's important to consider the role of geochemical cycles and chemical evolution in the formation of the first organic molecules. The early Earth provided an environment rich in inorganic compounds and a variety of ecological niches. These factors could have contributed to a series of chemical reactions that led to the emergence of complex molecular structures, precursors to life. The question of primordial autotrophy is particularly intriguing. Before there were organisms capable of consuming others for energy, there might have been forms of life that produced their own food through carbon fixation from atmospheric carbon dioxide, CO2, a process similar to the photosynthesis of modern plants. This suggests that the first living organisms could have been autotrophs, dependent on inorganic chemical reactions for energy and organic material. Metals like iron and nickel, along with the minerals containing them, might have played a crucial role in assisting the fundamental chemical reactions for the origin of life. These compounds likely acted as catalysts, facilitating the formation of complex organic molecules. This process might have occurred in oxygen-free environments, where metals and minerals were more available and less reactive with oxygen. In summary, the origin of life is a complex and interdisciplinary field of study involving biology, chemistry, geology, and astrobiology. Despite decades of research, many questions remain unanswered. Scientists continue to explore different hypotheses on the origin of life, using both laboratory experiments and space missions to search for clues about the processes that might have led to the appearance of the first forms of life on Earth, and potentially on other planets. Research on the origins of life not only helps us better understand how we came to exist, but also provides a broader perspective on habitability and the possibility of life elsewhere in the universe.